Hi everybody, I'm Chris Strickland, of course joined by Jonathan Ballard. We got a new show coming up for you guys in 2015. It's called Ready to Roll. It's going to be an hour about the Alabama Crimson Tide. Every sport from football, basketball, baseball, and we're of course excited to bring you right here on 8730.
I'm bursting out the seat right now, sports fans. I cannot wait for us to bring you the first ever Alabama kickoff of just 1 hour, guys. You want to talk about Bama football, you want to talk about Bama baseball, basketball, we got it.
And of course, we're going to have that first show, of course, January the 4th. And then, of course, we'll be right here on 8730 Sports Media Network. And, of course, myself and Jonathan will have all of the action for you. Of course, we're going to be recapping, hopefully, a big win for the Crimson Tide on January 1st against the Ohio State Buckeyes and the All-State Sugar Bowl, the first ever college football playoff game, and then possibly heading to Jerry's World on January 12th to take on Oregon or Ohio State. And, of course, we're looking forward to that game as well. I think, of course, Jonathan said Florida State. It could be Florida State, Alabama. It could be a good matchup. But ready to roll. January the 4th with myself, Chris Strickland, and Jonathan Ballard right here on 8730 Sports Media Network. We're going to be excited to have you folks with us here.
Roll Tide!
And, of course, Jonathan, roll Tide. I wish he had the gloves on. But we're going to have a lot of great action for you folks. We're going to be talking about a lot of great things. We're going to talk about everything we talk about. We're going to talk about basketball, men's and the women's. Of course, Coach Anthony Grant and his team. Mitch Gillespie and that baseball team.
Prospects we have coming in for next year.
For football season. We're going to try our best to even we may even try to go a little bit further. We may even try to grab the man himself.
Polo. Hey, you guys want to cover it?
Yes, we may even try to get the man himself. We can get him on the phone. We may try to get the head football coach for the University of Alabama, Coach Nick Saban, to join us occasionally as well. Maybe be on the phone to talk some stuff about. We're going to stretch the limits out there for you folks to get out there and get it out there for you. We are going our best to make this happen for you, and we want to thank Paul so much. And folks, if you want to sponsor this show, we would sure love for you to sponsor this show and make this big for us, because Ready to Roll is going to be something huge. We've got a lot of Alabama fans in the Pensacola area, of course. Trent Richardson and a lot of other guys from Alabama, DJ Petaway, a lot of these young guys that are playing on the Alabama football team. Also some other guys that are playing on that team as well. And also they're playing other sports in the state of Florida as well. So how fitting that the pipeline runs right up 4 hours up to Tuscaloosa. So we'd love for you to join us for Ready to Roll on January 4th. And I'm looking forward to working with Jonathan. And we sure hope that
Touchdown, Alabama!
I think he's excited more than I think he's excited. But folks, January 4th, that will be our bowl championship preview show, or our season-ending preview show for the Tide this year after a great winning season of 11 wins. Hopefully it'll be win number 12 after January the 1st from the All-State Sugar Bowl against the Ohio State Buckeyes. I know who Jonathan's going for in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Who you pulling for, I guess? And of course, I'm pulling for the Tide as well against Urban Meyer and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. But January 4th, we sure will love to have you folks be a part of Ready to Roll beginning this year, 2015. So stay with us here on 8730, and we'll see you folks January 4th for the first edition of Ready to Roll, the hour-long Alabama sports preview show here and I think it's the first one only in Pensacola. So guess what? You're in for a treat.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.